Hi, good afternoon. I'm very well, thank you.
Good afternoon. What is your question for the lawyer, Brad Bernstein?
My question is, this morning I overheard on the radio that the immigration is making it easier for people who have filed green card petition to travel back and forth to the country, and that would mean there is a card that serves as a travel document as well as a work authorization. I just wanted to know if that's factual.
No. There's no card that's a work permit and a travel authorization other than a green card. When you file an adjustment application, you get a work permit, but you can't travel with it, and you get advance parole, and that's been going on for since I've been a lawyer. It's nothing new or nothing special. You just have to be very, very careful when you get advance parole. It allows you to travel, but if you have been living in the United States illegally more than 180 days and you use the advance parole to travel, they're going to bar you from getting your green card when you go for your interview, because they're going to say you have a 3 or a 10-year bar to getting your green card. So nothing has changed regarding that. So I'm not sure, who's saying what on the radio, because I wasn't listening, but that's, as far as I'm concerned, not true.
It wasn't on this station though, and I heard it and I found it curious. I did some research, couldn't find anything on it, so I just figured I'd ask.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was right. A friend, sister sponsored a U.S. citizen in 2005. She legally came to the with a visa, but then will she be able to get her green card now?
I missed the question. Your friend came on a legal visa.
In and out.
Yeah, she came in legally on, and then she overstayed. And then her sister put in her papers, who was a U.S. citizen for her in 2005. Will she be able to get her green card?
If she overstayed, she would not be able to get her green card through the sister's filing, unless she had something filed before April 30th, 2001.
Pardon me?
She would not be able to get her green card through that filing if she overstayed, unless she had something filed prior to April 30th, 2001. Once you overstay on your visa, the only way you can get a green card is marriage to a citizen, if you're the parent of a U.S. citizen over the age of 21, if you're the child of a U.S. citizen under 21, or if you're grandfathered under 245I. That is it.
Oh, but the sister put the papers in like...
Yeah, 245I, you had to be grandfathered in before April 30th, 2001.
So even if she put it like she was in total and she's still here, she would have to leave the country and get it?
If she's overstayed her time by more than a year and she leaves the country to pick up her green card, she can't come back for 10 years. What I would suggest that you do is let her come in and speak to me so I can explain it to her in more detail than I can over the radio, and that way she can understand what her position is here in America. And my telephone number is 1-800-522-0804. That's 1-800-522-0804. Okay?
All right.
Your number. We are different friends of ours. We know where you are.
Okay, my mother is a green card holder. She's currently in Jamaica over 3 years now because of her illness. Do you think if she come back in the country it would be a problem? I'm going to hang up and you...
Your mother... Wait, don't hang up yet. Your mother went back to Jamaica and the question was what?
She's a green card holder.
Right. And she's been there for 3 years already?
She's been there for over 3 years because of her illness.
Yeah.
I'm getting married and I would like her to come back. Do you think it would be a problem?
I think it would be a problem because she's really basically abandoned her permanent residence. But if she's going to be living in another country and she basically abandons her permanent residence and you want to just come back for your marriage or just for a visit, I think the best thing she should do is take her green card, which she hasn't used for 3 years, go to the U.S. Embassy, say, I had a green card, I didn't want to live permanently in the United States, and they will transfer it to a visitor's visa without a problem.
Okay.
And then she can get a visitor's visa to come back and forth as she wishes.
Okay.
Okay?
Do you think if she comes to immigration here, she would have a problem to turn her back?
Say that again?
If she come up here with it and not going to the embassy in Jamaica,
I think she would have a problem, yes.
Okay.
All right, so I think If she wants to get a visitor's visa, let her get a visitor's visa and come up here. And then if she wants to stay here as a permanent resident, then you could always refile for her after she comes up, 3 months after she comes up.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. When you're going back for your second green card, is it a must for you to get an affidavit?
An affidavit for what?
No, when you're going back, when you get a temporary green card and you're going back for the second one, is it a must for you to get an affidavit?
You talking about an affidavit of support?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't need an affidavit of support to remove the conditions.
You don't need that.
No.
Okay. Yeah, another one. For example, like if you got like your credit card details, those are not things for you to send.
No, I wouldn't send your credit card, but you may want to send your credit card statements to show you and your wife share credit cards together.
No, it's just my name on the credit card.
What you want to do is show that you share a joint economic life. You share credit card statements, bank statements, bills addressed to the both of you at your marital address, or maybe alternatively that she has some bills she pays and some bills you pay, but they all come at the same address. You know, when immigration wants to see it, marriage is not only the legal marriage, but there's an economic relationship in a marriage, and what the Immigration Service wants to see is that economic relationship.
What I was trying to ask you, like, I got certain bank details in me and her name, or I got certain bank details in my name alone. So I was wondering if, like, bank details
Well,
in my name.
if you have certain documents in her name and certain documents in your name, but both of those documents show that you share a similar address, or the same address, not a similar, but the same address, then that's proof that you live together.
Okay. And as I said, the affidavit is not a must.
Mm-hmm. No, you don't need an affidavit.
Did you say that again, sir? I didn't hear it.
Yeah, you don't need an affidavit at all.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
If you get married, if I'm getting married tomorrow to a person that doesn't have his paper, in order to get his paper, but I have Section 8 and food stamp, will that affect?
Yes, it will affect because you have to show that you can support him above the poverty level, and by being in Section 8 on food stamps, can show the Immigration Service that you can't even support yourself above the poverty level, which is why you would be in Section 8 or food stamps. You really can't get government assistance and file for somebody or expect immigration to approve your case under those circumstances. Sometimes people fall through the cracks. We've had people call up in the past and say, well, I was on food stamps and my husband got through or my spouse got through. But for the most part, if the Immigration Service is doing their job properly, they're supposed to deny you in those situations.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Yes, I do my citizenship, but I was turned down because I got kids in Jamaica with 3 different mothers, and I supposed to get a letter notarized and bring back to them, but I sent, but the mother, they write the letter, but they didn't notarize it, and I was denied. How long can I take to file again?
You can file right away. You can keep trying for a green card until they give it to you. There's no delay.
No, I have a card.
What are you talking about then?
I do my citizenship.
Oh, your citizenship, excuse me. And
Yes.
they denied you for what reason?
Proof of child support.
All right, did you resolve that now?
No, I do send to the mothers to send up some.
Well, you can refile your citizenship as long as you have the child support sorted out. Either a letter from the mother saying that, you know, they're satisfied with the child support payments that you're paying them, or if it's court ordered, proof that you're up to date on that. One or the other.
Yeah, because I was just wondering how long would it take to file up, because I gotta go down and sort of, if you want anything to done, you gotta go do it yourself.
Right,
So
well, if you go down and you get the letter signed, you come back and you can file it the next day, and it'll take 4 months to become a citizen.
okay, because I'm clean. I've never get arrested in all my life, and I have no intention of doing that. So
Yeah,
I'm
well,
clean, you know.
you can come see me first so we can go over it all.
Okay, no problem.
I'm the
Yes, problem. I'm trying to file for my citizenship.
Uh-huh.
But I did meet in some trouble in 1994, so I'm wondering if
What was the
if I
trouble?
could do.
What was
I
the
wonder if I would get you with my citizenship.
Depends what the trouble was.
I was get arrested for loitering, resist arrest, and assault a police officer.
For loitering and assaulting a police officer. What was the final result of that case?
I think that the result was fine, but they suspended the fine. They said I plead guilty, which I did not.
All right. I think what you should do is make a consultation with me, bring in your disposition, and let me see exactly what you were found guilty of, and I'll let you know if there's any problem whatsoever.
I have my permanent residence already, and I would like to apply for my citizenship. My wife is a U.S. citizen, and I heard you can apply 3 months earlier. Now, I do have two things on my record. One of them disorderly conduct, and one of them domestic violence. But they were both dismissed. Would that affect me if I mention it to the immigration?
Well, you have to.
Well,
let's. If you don't mention it, they're going to know about it, and then they're going to deny you for lying. So you have to.
Okay.
You have to mention it. If it's a disorderly conduct and a dismissal, those, as long as your cases were dismissed, and it's a disorderly conduct.
Yeah, they were both dismissed.
It sounds
the
like
disorderly conduct and the domestic violence.
You're not a deportable alien, so you have nothing to lose by filing for your citizenship. But I don't believe they're going to make you a citizen with 2 arrests, because you do have to show good moral character. Not to say you're a bad person, but immigration would say, "Oh my God, 2 arrests." And when both sound pretty serious, they may not make you a citizen. I would suggest you come and speak to me first before you do anything.
All right.
Okay, and what about if I was getting unemployment, if I lost my job, would that affect me when I apply?
No, that's okay.
That's okay. All right, sir?
Okay, and what about if I apply for bankruptcy before I apply for citizenship?
That's okay.
That's okay, too.
That's okay as well. Okay, Brett, thank you.
Okay, unemployment's okay, bankruptcy okay, domestic violence, not okay.
Okay.